This video is going to be in response to one of our community members. First of all, I want to thank you, Santos Rolon Jr. here, the world's #1 problem gambling interventionist. Why do I say #1? Because I was #1 loser. I was losing so much, I was #1 loser, so I might as well label myself #1 today, right? Hey, you might be a #1 loser on the other side, and that's why you're here in front of this video. So begin to call yourself #1 when it comes to recovery. In this short micro video, by the way, if you're not Soldier Scribe, I'm going to request that you Soldier Scribe right here, right now, and make sure that you leave a comment. A thumbs up will let YouTube know that I'm doing a decent job on this mission, on this journey to reach you on the other side, to reach youth, older people, business people, married, housewives, whomever, students abroad. That's why I'm here. So we're going to talk a little bit about what online gambling does to your brain. Online gambling. We've talked about casino gambling. We've shared what casino gambling does to you. And it's very much similar, right? Online, very much similar. But there's a couple of things that I want to point out to you here in this video. And if you choose to go gamble after this video, well then, you know, you're gonna reap a reward from that. And the reward that you reap may not be the reward that you want. Online gambling, okay? One of the most convenient things that you can get into online. Very convenient. And in some cases, you can even start out with zero money, right? Zero money to play. They have these machines online. They're like mini, I call them micro casinos. Mini micro casinos, because it is a casino online, right? #1 thing that I want to say to you is, why do youth, right? Young people, why do youth get into this thing? Our youth, young people, young men, young women, they are just like adults. What are they seeking in the world? What are we all seeking? We're seeking something, right? You fill in. Stop the video right here and get your journal and fill in what it is that you're seeking and what it is that they're seeking out there. What are they seeking? They're not seeking money, are they? They're not seeking fame, are they? They're not seeking attention, are they? Now, can the online casino give you a little bit of fame? Can it give you a little bit of money? Can it produce money? Can it get your attention? Attention. And on top of that, it's convenient. Hey, you've got a microcomputer, right? It's a little microcomputer. It's called a cellular phone. They call it a cellular phone, but in actuality, it is a microcomputer that allows you to make phone calls. A phone, if you know what a phone is, right? If you go back years, a phone is just a receiver. It's a receiver where you can make outbound and inbound calls and just receive phone calls. That's a cell. That's a phone. What you have is a private computer. And that private computer is reading you like you're reading me right now. Every time that you go to your private computer, it's reading you. It's figuring out your likes and your dislikes. Again, convenience. A young person goes online, does a little bit of gaming, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, Ruby Cube or some of these other little games that you can win money. Next thing you know, they start advertising casino in those games, right? To young people, kids, I'm talking about kids here. Kids, they catch these online advertisements that are so freakish. Man, they just grab your attention. They just grab your attention and it's hard to let go. A young mind that has not had a lot of values deposited over time, strong anchored values, is a mind that is open, that is accessible to attack. In my Gambling Addictions Breakthrough Advanced Bootcamp, I talk about the mind warfare that you have to go through in order to get out of this dark cave that you've fallen into. Let me tell you something. This thing is one of the hottest. It is one of the hottest trends right now. There's a lot of celebrities. There's a lot of wealthy people that are buying into this thing, promoting the online casinos. Why? We know why. We know why, right? because of this, right? Because of this, right? Cash is king. Is it? I believe he is king. I'm talking about the Lord, the master of the universe. Anyhow, people's minds are very messed up. They're rewired. Your neurological pathways that are being created by this online presence, this phenomenon of making money and getting attention and possibly getting some things that you're not getting at home as a youth, as a young person. Again, it's all a convenience to get you into the trap, because once it creates those neurological pathways in your brain, it's going to dictate your behavior. And you will do its bidding. You will do its bidding. I don't care how strong you are. I don't care how much money you have. I do care. But in a sense, it's just the way I say it. It doesn't matter. There's no race card with gambling, right? There's no bias. And you could be old, you could be young. There's no bias. They get that seed, that hook into your subconscious. They're going to get you going to the casinos, or just basically we are moving more into this online world. That's the truth. A lot of these gambling casinos are having struggles, but they're going online because they know that that's where this is all happening. So your brain is being impacted as a young person. Impacted big time. Let me tell you something. It might be fun for a few times. We're going to be ending soon. I just wanted to warn you in this video. One of the community members, a young man, I believe he was 20 years old. I believe his name's Isaiah. So this video is in response to Isaiah. And I'm going to be ending here. This is just a warning. I want to warn you. Gambling is fun, but it has its venom. It is fun, but it has its venom. Talk to me about fun. I can tell you it was fun in the beginning, but it's no longer fun for me. That's why I've made it a decision to go all out, all the way, no more gambling zone. So if you're here, you're at the right place at the right time. Consider this a divine appointment. This is the place for you to get free and stay free. Sounds like a maxi pad commercial for women or something like that. But anyway, this is the place where you want to be. Okay? Stay close to this community. I don't care if you follow me or not, but stay close to this community. Be a part of this. Enjoy the tools. There's a couple of functions coming up. We have a podcast on Sundays. At 7 p.m. Okay, right here, Soldiers of Self-Mastery YouTube TV. But let me warn you, the convenience, the cash is king, the attention, and the glamour, right? Glamour. People want to be famous, but there's a lot of people that are talking about fame today that fame isn't all it's out to be. You end up putting yourself in a trap, like a box where you have to have people around you. You have to be protected. You can't really give your freedoms. You're giving away a lot of your freedom. Now, there's nothing wrong with becoming a little famous. Just a little tiny bit, right? People knowing you. Leave a journal, a legacy, right? You want to leave a legacy behind so that it keeps going long after you're gone. My friend, listen, if you're already here and you're making losses, you're at the right place at the right time. This is the community to stick with. This is the #1 community. I am the #1 problem gambling interventionist for sure. I'm done. I'm going all the way. And if you stick with me, I'm going to show you how. This is a warning. With that said, peace through strength, or is it strength through peace? I'll see you at the top on the inside on my very next one, making every day super fantastic, terrific, and over the top. And remember, your good life is going to come out of a good series of good, constant, positive reminders.